You're not going to believe this, but adding front pockets in your trouser is one of the easiest things you can do. I'm going to be breaking that down in this video, and it is for beginners. So if you're like beginners level and you want to learn how to add front pocket to your trousers, this is a foundational level. You can actually get to know it by watching this video to the end, and do not skip if you really want to know how to add front pocket to your trousers. First of all, we are going to be stitching our already cut pocket flap to the pocketing. This pocketing, I think I cut it to 12 by 12, but you can make your own 13 by 13. Just make sure it is in a rectangular equal form. So we're going to be stitching it, and when you're making it in a rectangular equal form, you iron it and fold it to be equal. So according to your measurement, you can make it 12 by 12 or 13 by 13 or 12 and a half by 12 and a half. Just make sure that both sides are equal. Once you're done, you're going to stitch one part of the trouser to the opposite side, behind and opposite side of the part where you added your pocket flap. Do you understand? So it is behind, and once you're done stitching it, you're going to cut out the remaining so you'll be able to fold it. Do you get? So once you've cut everything out and folded it, so this is when I'm cutting it out. So once you've cut it out and you folded it, you're now going to have to stitch it from the side you're folding it so that it will not be rough. So we're also going to be stitching it inside from here. These are things we do. We're going to be stitching it inside from here, and once you stitch inside, be drawing it so that it will not clump from behind. Once you draw it like this, it's not going to clump from behind, and you're going to make sure that you see how I'm drawing my own, so it will not clump from behind, and also iron it so it will be very smooth and clean. Once you've done that, you're going to cut it a bit, just a bit, very small, so it will be able to fold. And once you've cut it, you're now going to fold it and run the upper thread. The upper thread, you're going to run it here, and this upper thread is going to go this way, and it's going to go down through around the curve. We know how this upper thread is going to look like. So that's how the upper thread is going to go. It's going to go from the top and down to this place, okay? So this is how it is going to go. From this, after doing this, you're now going to fold it in such a way that the other side of the pocketing is going to come to the front. You see, folding it equally. Do you get what I'm saying now? So once you folded it equally like this, where the other side of the pocketing is going to come, you stitch the side of the trouser from behind. So once you folded it like this, the other side of the pocketing will come to the front, and then you make sure it is relaxed before you stitch it. Where I'm about to show you now. So make sure it is very relaxed. So once it's relaxed, now you can stitch it at this point where I'm stitching my own. And once you're done stitching it, you're going to turn it in from out. Yes, you're going to turn it out from inside. You're going to turn it outside from the inside and then stitch it. The different way of stitching this thing, you can stitch your own rectangular or in a circular form. I'm going to be stitching my own in a not really circular form, but in a curvy form in here. So I'm not going to be stitching it rectangular, something like this. And then I'll still show you the outcome of how it is going to turn, but not for rectangular. I'm going to be using this circular form today. You can use it, it's very nice. You're now going to cut out the part that is left out, so it's going to be easier for you to stitch again from the inside, because we'll still stitch it from the inside. Once you've cut it out, you're going to turn it back again and stitch it again, so it is going to be strong. And this is pocketing, so the thread is likely to slip out, so you're going to be stitching it again from the outside. You get? So you're going to be stitching it on the same parts that you stitched it from the inside. Just make sure it is relaxed, because if it is not relaxed, it is going to affect the whole outcome. Okay, and make sure to be ironing it regularly. I'm cutting the parts where I iron these things, so just make sure to be ironing it regularly, and then you cut it. Once we are done with this part of the pocket, we'll now go back and stitch it down from where we stitched it before. This is where we stitched it before from the beginning, you get? So we are going to stitch it down from this place, from this particular place, stitch it down to the place where the pocket ends. Do you get? So if this is the place where the pocket ends, as you've seen in my own now, this is the place where the pocket ends, so I'm going to stop there. So we're going to stitch it down to where the pocket ends. Now we are going to be stitching the upper part. Before stitching this upper part, make sure it is relaxed. Make sure it is very relaxed so it will not bring for clumps, because if the thing clump, it's going to affect the outcome. So make sure it is relaxed, and before doing it, you're going to make sure that the difference is going to be 2 from the pocket edge to where the trouser edge is. It's going to be 2. As you see, my own now is 2 inch. If your trouser is relaxed, you will not need to like shake it for it to be 2 inch. It's going to be 2 inch on its own. Like if you see my own now, it's 2 inch on its own. I didn't have to like correct anything. I just left it that way. It's 2 inch because my own trouser I did it carefully and it is relaxed. So if your trouser is relaxed, it's going to be 2 inch on its own. So once you've stitched the upper part like this, we are going to cut out the upper layers. We are going to remove the rough upper layers, and this is what we are going to arrive at. So this is me cutting the rough upper layers, and we're already done. I told you that this is very simple, but a lot of you are not going to believe it. So this is the upper layers we're cutting out, and then once we've cut it out, this is the outcome of everything. Check this pocket out. Do well to subscribe if you found this video helpful, and make sure to add whatever you'd want to learn in the comment section.